Joe, welcome back to Blues. How does it feel to be the new assistant head coach?
Yeah, it's a little bit surreal, really. I've had a few weeks now to kind of get my head around it, and having a few months worth of chats with Darren that I knew it was the right place to come back to and the right timing for me and for the club. So, yeah, I'm just really excited.
I was going to say, what was it about Blues and your chats with Carts that made you feel that this was the right fit for you of where you are on your coaching journey at the moment?
It's difficult because I've always got Blues in my heart. It's, for as much as Darren says it's his home, it was always my home as well. I spent, over a decade of my career here. Some of the best footballing memories I've got in a Blues shirt playing on this pitch. So I don't think it took him much convincing. And when Blues got relegated, it hurt. And I think just like any Blues fan and any staff member and anybody that's affiliated with the club and has been for a while, it hurt to see them get relegated. When he came and asked me to help get Blues back to where they should be, I jumped at the chance to come in and help him and help the team get back to where they should be.
And we've just spoken to Carts about it as well, but having that experience as a player at Blues, where you obviously were part of the side that won the FA Cup, how important is that you're able to pass that on to players who perhaps are not aware fully of what it means to play for this club?
Yeah, it's huge having those experiences and knowing the level that this club got to. You speak about the FA Cup, we came very close to winning the league 3 or 4 years in a row when the WSL first started, fighting at the top of the table, Champions League semi-finals. We had a great night here at the quarter-final for the Champions League. So, those times and those experiences, knowing the level that this club have been at before and the desire and the want to get them back to that in the future is huge for me. And that's the aspiration, and that's what definitely mine and Darren's ambition is to just get this club back to where it should be.
And you're on this journey at the moment as a coach, and you spent a few years at Coventry United.
Yep.
What has that taught you? Because I would suppose you weren't imagining what happened last season, but
No.
I suppose that's almost been beneficial for you in a way as well.
Hugely. I was speaking to Darren at one point, and we were both kind of going through the same experiences, sat at the foot of the league and fighting for your lives. I was in a little bit different one where we've had points taken off of us and we were a little bit closer at one point. But, having those experiences and going through those emotions, knowing what it took to get to that stage and what it took to come out of it the other side is invaluable. I don't think that I'd have learnt much more at any other club than what I did at Coventry last year. I coached at that level and I've coached at that club for a few years now. I always made sure I was coaching while I was playing professionally because I knew it was something that I always wanted to do. Having experience of the league that Blues are now going into, I think will be huge. And the fight and the want to not be in that position again next season is big for us.
And like you say, being in that league, I suppose it puts you at an advantage when you meet the players, because perhaps it might be easy to underestimate the Championship coming down from the WSL, but you've got that experience and you now know what it takes to win games at that level. Yeah,
and I think that's one thing that will be massive for me going into the season, is to not underestimate the league at all. For as much as the WSL is growing year in, year out, so is the Championship. And it has to maintain the distance between the two leagues. But you look at Liverpool, it took them 2 seasons to get out of that league because of Leicester the season before, where they had such a strong season. So did Liverpool. They had same players, but, it took them 2 years to get out of the league with a very strong squad. So, you can't underestimate the league. Anybody can beat anybody on the day, which is huge. You've got some professional teams, you've got some part-time teams, but in that league that doesn't really matter because of the experience of the part-time players that are at those teams. So, it's a tough league to get out of, and it's only getting tougher. But, with the strength in depth that we have at Birmingham and the quality of the players, there's no doubt that we're fighting to win this league next year.
And now that you've had those conversations with Carts and you're both permanent in your roles, what are your visions and ambitions for next season and beyond?
Yeah, we want to build a squad that want to play for Birmingham and know what it means to play for Birmingham. We both have the same vision and the same love for the club, which is big. We want to win the league. I think that goes without saying. We want to get this club back to where it should be. We've been a staple in the WSL since it started, and before that we've always been a top flight club. So yeah, that's where we feel that the club should be, and that's where we know the fans feel that the club should be, and so do the players, and we all want to get back there.
And how excited are you to get going and get onto the pitch with the players and in pre-season?
Yeah, I think that's been one of the main words that I've used to Darren and some of the other staff is, I can't wait to get going. I'm excited to get going with his group of players. It's just it's a fresh start with the changes that are happening behind the scenes, with the infrastructure that Darren's put into place. I think that was a big reason for me coming on board, because I could see the vision and the way that he wanted to go, and it was all positive. He wants the best for the players, he wants the best for the staff, and he thinks that they should have that, which is huge. So yeah, it was easy for me in the end to come and work with Darren and help this team.
And just finally, you were a fan's favourite here as a player, so you must be excited to walk back out as assistant head coach and see the fans again and hear them cheering on the team.
Yeah, it's something that it gives me goosebumps thinking about it, really. As soon as you talk about the fans and playing here, like, memories just come flooding back. Like I said, you come back to FA Cup, you come back to Champions League, you come back to narrowly missing out on winning the league on the last day of the season where it could have gone 3 ways. I'm sure fans remember that one. But yeah, we've got all these memories, but definitely here to start creating some new ones and getting this team back to winning ways and getting back up that league into the WSL.
Well, Joe, congratulations, and look forward to seeing you in the season.
Thank you.